Thank you very much for joining me. I will be continuing to part 3 of the African relief. Yeah, this is a mission that was converted from the old Microsoft FSX to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And the links are in the description so you can download and go ahead and play these. It is pretty nice, and this is an African relief. I just had to do a little bit of run for a minute. I had to do a little bit of the I guess R&D in order to figure out what was going on with it and how to deal with this, because of course it's been like over 10 years since I probably played this mission in FSX, but also it's new airplanes because I had to download the airplanes, and the links are below. It doesn't really work well, at least right now, with the Microsoft on DC-3. So the links for the options for the planes are in the description. So yeah, you can go ahead and download those. So for right now, let's go ahead and get this going. The last time I attempted to take off from here, my co-pilot sent me into the bushes. So I stall. I ended up with a stall if you watch the part 2. So he actually gave me a clear to take off the wrong way and overload the airplane without my input. So so let's go ahead and see how to recover from this one. So yep. All right, so let's go ahead and move up close to where we need to. So I came in and landed the airplane, and I'm going to continue from this point. We're doing the drop off and picking up the medical, well, actually picking up the medical team at this point in Rutsuru. So let's do this. So I have to go to the drop off point here, or the pickup point. Listen to his instructions, then you'll see what he's telling me and see where I followed some wrong. I guess I'm PIC, so it's my fault either way. I have to go a little bit closer. I'm waiting for his instructions. Let me go down a little bit more.
I'll go find out what the situation is. Be right back.
All right, let's hear what he has to say.
Well, the pilots want to stay to secure the airplane, but we're taking the 4 doctors to Libero. They have 800 pounds of medical equipment they'd like us to haul out. We'd be overloaded, but we could do it. If not, the pilots will look after it all. No one can reach the base on the radio from here, so the decision is yours. Do you want to take the medical gear?
No.
Okay, I'll get everything loaded. Give us a few
I didn't
minutes.
say yes. So that's the first problem. He's not listening to me. All right.
The wind's still blowing from
All
the
right.
north, so we should probably taxi to the end of the runway and take off toward the crashed plane. Or we can make a downwind takeoff. It's your decision. Just remember that taking off with the wind behind us will mean a longer roll, and this is a short strip.
No, I'm not climbing uphill again.
Route traffic, relief 318, departing to the north.
Okay, let's get the flaps. I'm gonna need some Actually, yeah. I'm gonna take out most of the flaps. I'm going downhill. And yeah, that much flaps left is pretty good. And let's turn around. We're in, let's see. I'm gonna check out my configuration for, yeah, I can't really see the trim wheel, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's leave that right now and head back. Let's turn around. We're gonna back taxi, and we're gonna turn around and climb up the hill, and we're gonna take off down the hill because we need all the help we can get to the part.
V1. Rotate. V2. That was a close one. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps up. Fly heading 350. Libero is about 60 miles north of here, and the airport elevation is 5,900 feet, so we can climb a bit to get better performance along the way. There's a big lake about halfway between Rutshuru and Libero. We'll pass just to the south of it.
Yeah, we're now heading towards the barrel. and we're climbing. I had to trim the airplane to not climb too fast, but also to increase airspeed. Where's our fuel? Yeah, let's get in here. Want to see our fuel. Okay, I need to come down on the RPM a little bit under red. Want our gauges to be in the green. Whoa. What just happened a while ago? All right, so we're about 134 knots. Heading towards the Libero. All right. We're in the clouds or a little bit above, in between, somewhere above. Yeah, this is a beautiful airplane. Very nice. We're at 8,000 feet and climbing right now. And we're at 131 knots. And the bureau is straight ahead. All right. All right, this is the DC-3. Again, this is one of the classics, the first commercial airline or airplane. Yeah, we actually made 2 stops before, and we're heading to Libera. We're flying in Congo for mission relief. we're in the mountainous region heading towards Libero. So I'm bringing these doctors on this mission that got stranded on an airplane. So let's take them to Libero. All right. Okay. Flying above the clouds.
Uh-oh. Engine failure number 1. We can try a restart, but it's probably damage from the ash. It's everywhere, even if we can't see it. If we try to restart, we risk damaging the engine even more. With all this cargo on board, it's not going to be easy to maintain altitude or climb on one engine. We should probably divert to Rawindi, which is about 10 miles southeast of the big lake. It's small, but at least it's a runway. There's no place else to land between here and Libero, and I doubt we'd make it all the way. We might lose the other engine too if it's ash that's causing the problem.
All right. We need to address this emergency. So where do you want me to divert to? Rawindi. Can't make sharp turns with the engine out, so we don't want to lose altitude until we're sure what elevation Burundi is, since I am Rawindi. All right. So, all right. So we're gonna have to get below these clouds once we're safe. Yeah, we have one engine out according to my co-pilot, so that was the gotcha moment in this mission. So I have to go ahead and get into Rawindi, but the only problem is we have to go below these clouds. We don't have any modern avionics radar on this one, so I'm going to trust my co-pilot, which the last time he wasn't trustworthy. So, but I have no other option right now. Okay, I'm good. So I can see through the clouds right now. All right, that's good. So we turned around heading towards Rawindi. And thank you guys for joining me. Could just hit a like. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe too. You can also share your comments. I'm heading into Rawindi right now. All right, let's look at our instruments. Probably. Right, it's getting clearer. There is Rawindi. Rindi. Hey Soriano, are you here? right, we're under the clouds now. We're heading in. So I hope this is a straight in approach because we're on one engine. So don't want to descend too much because I won't have enough climbing power. So I have to the good thing is I can try and zoom in. Okay, so I'll just go in right. Perfect. Yeah, that's the runway there. All right, so I'll just go a little bit left and then right on a straight in approach. Okay, we need to start slowing down. My co-pilot isn't. I'm lowering the gear, and in a little bit I have to lower the flaps. I have to start trimming. Okay. Perfect. We're lining up. Add more flaps. Definitely want to slow down. I already lowered the gear. And we're going into windy with an emergency. My co-pilot should have already called it, declared the emergency. But let's pull out some more power. And line up for touchdown. Okay, we're good. We're full flaps, landing gears, add a little bit more power, and yeah, I don't want to be too low with this because we can't really climb once we're at one engine out. So we have no opportunity to climb, so yeah, we're out of power. So, all right, let's touch down right here. Pull out the power.
Excellent work. The company will be pretty happy that we made it in, even with the engine trouble. The doctors too.
Okay. I am. So we made it in. So let's go closer and get a completion for this. Yeah, I only have one engine, so okay, let's. I don't hear any unload or completion. Yeah, I think this is the end of the mission. He's not giving me any. Let's see if he has any more instructions. This is it. Okay, that's it. Congratulations. Finished. So this was pretty cool. It's a nice mission to do. On our way to our destination, we had engine trouble, so we had to divert to Windy. And yep, I mean, give your feedback. This was the gist of this mission, the African Relief. It was originally in the FSX, Microsoft FSX mission, so it was converted for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have the instructions in the description, the links, so check it out. Have any questions, let me know. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, thank you again for joining me. I'm going to end the live right now.